What's up, YouTube? My name's Clark. Welcome to my office. I wanted to share with you guys real quick my new tool. So this is a Bambu Lab P1S 3D printer. Over the summer I've been saving money, and throughout the fall I've been saving for a while, and I was thinking about how can I invest some of this money that I've been putting aside to reinvest it into myself, or I'm always thinking about how can my money make more money, because your money is constantly losing value. So as great a practice as saving is, there's really better ways for you to kind of protect your wealth or the assets that you're building. But I'm sort of starting from the ground up. I'm incredibly fortunate to have the set of circumstances that I have and to be able to save at all. And so when I got to like $1,000 in savings, I thought, like, what do I do? And you watch these videos where these billionaires give you advice and people talk about money, and you see all these videos about teenage millionaires, and it's almost discouraging. But the advice they give you is always so esoteric, or very like non-specific in a way. So I guess the advice that I took here is to make an investment in myself. 3D printing is something I was first exposed to in grad school. So around 2015, I did my first 3D prints, and as a ceramic artist, my goal with those prints and my goal with this tool is to use it to make models from which I can make molds and cast ceramics. But there's so many cool things this can do that are an end of themselves. There's so many designs and things that are already available for you to download for free. I recently learned about ghost guns, so I would be curious to manufacture a firearm just for the experience and the knowledge. But going back to making an investment in yourself is one of the best investments you can make. Personally, I've been feeling a little bit stagnant. I've been lacking motivation, and for me, I felt like buying this tool would motivate me to learn new skills. So now I need to get back into the modeling software. Just to get this running, I had to download the Bambu Studio software and get through a few hurdles with setting this up. Because I don't use wireless internet, I can't use all of the features of this machine. I'm not really here to give you a review of what this is and what it can do. You can find plenty of information on that. At a basic level, this is just a middle-of-the-road 3D printer. It was on sale for the holiday season, so it was $100 off. So I got this machine for $600, and to me that didn't seem all that expensive when you think about what these would have cost in the past. When I was in grad school, it wasn't such a common item, but at that price you're looking at kind of similar price to a video game console or any other kind of hobby you might be into. I mean, a bicycle would cost more. So I kind of kicking myself for not doing it sooner, but I got this yesterday. Shout out to my friend Eli Chodak. I called him up because he's got more experience in this realm than I have, and he recommended, he was he recommended this machine when I told him the options that I was considering and so on, and he thought this was a good place to start. Like I said, it's a mid-level machine. You could spend less and still have a good machine, but he also recommended this store called Micro Center, and he was so casual about like, oh, you can just run up to Micro Center and grab one and some filament and get started. And if I had known that it was that easy and that accessible, maybe I'd have done it months ago. But anyway, it's here now. It's making a bunch of noise. It vibrates a lot. It poops little stringy green filament. This is very technical shit right here. So pretty cool. I'm excited. I've printed a few items that I didn't design. I just downloaded. This you can put a drill bit into and turn a screw. This is for my dad for Christmas. This is for golf tees, and you can set a specific height of your tee when you push that in the ground. This is a scraper. This was the first piece that I printed, and this is to get items off the bed. You want to refrain from touching the surface of the bed as to not get grease from your fingers in and disrupt the adhesion between the filament and the bed surface. And then this is a little organizer. So I've got to do some research and figure out which softwares I can download for free. But it's really, we live in this incredible time where the software to run this was free. I can find, I think Blender was one that was recommended, and there are others. I used Rhino in the past. So you don't have to pay necessarily for a subscription expensive software like SolidWorks in order to run this. And it just opens up a world of possibilities. So anyhow, this is my new tool, and I'm gonna use it to skill up and make some new artwork. So stay tuned if you wanna see some models and how I end up translating PLA into ceramic in the future. So happy holidays, thanks for tuning in, and enjoy yourselves.